Okay, happy pot lovers. It is time for the follow-up on the kiln opening. So I have these bats that I made with some diamond sandpaper on them. And I've got 100 grit, 220 grit, and then I flip them over in 600 and 1200. And I use these to sand the bottoms of some of the pots. And then some of the pots I use hand pads to sand. If the bottom's not flat, I'll use the hand pad. So you should always use water when you're sanding because the dust is not good for you. This is how I do this. And I won't bring you through the whole process of doing this, but what I do is I wet these and I get a fair amount. Let me get my needle tools out of the way here. Get them at a different angle. Get a fair amount of water on here. And then I just get my wheel going. And put it on there. And I do all the pots in 100 grit. And then I switch to the 200 grit and do all of those. So the majority of it is this 100 grit. And if you have something that's a little bit rough on the edge, I just take it up like that. Now, if your bottom is not flat, if it curves in a little bit like this one does, then I take those hand pads and get where this doesn't get. But I just run through all of these real quick. And when it starts to clog up a little bit, I just put a little more water on it, and the water will wipe away the ceramic grit in there. If you have a rough spot on your rim, you can use it for that also. But Stilt Mark Stone works a little better on that. Alrighty. Alright, guys, I will end this here because you don't need to watch all this boring sanding stuff. And I will post pictures in the daylight of these pieces, some of the detail, and let you know. Some of these are going up for sale. So I'll let you know when I post them on my Facebook sale page. I'll send the link out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you have already done that. If you haven't and you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, the thumbs up button, and consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you get notifications when I post a video. I'll try to post a little more often, and I'll try to keep them a little bit shorter. Stay centered, y'all.